Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching Real Estate Insider podcast, Where America Goes for Funding. For the last 20 years, we're your financial hub, where you go to get funding. Call or text us at the number above, 832-431-6331. We're your source for financing mortgages. So today we're talking about truck driver loans. Are you a truck driver and have you been having a hard time getting a loan? We talk to probably about 200 truck drivers a week, and they have some of the hardest time getting financing, despite it's one of the biggest growing industries in the nation right now. A lot of people have gone into the truck driving industry, hauling freight, hauling all different types of things, and they're having a really hard time getting financing. So I want to talk about this today because truck drivers, they get paid all different types of ways. Some truck drivers get paid by the load, some truck drivers get paid by the mile, some get paid by the freight, some get per diem. I've hardly ever seen any truck drivers get paid by hourly or salary. And yet I've seen so many truck drivers get denied by their local lender, by their bank, because of how they get paid. So I wanted to talk about this because, hey, if you're a truck driver, you deserve to own a home too, right? Just because you drive a truck doesn't mean that you can't own a house. So we need to talk about solutions on how to help you to get financing, because your pay is variable. It's not a guaranteed salary. And even though it's not a guaranteed salary, I believe in my heart that you still deserve to own a home. But we have to talk about, how do you get finance? So the biggest thing to know is, if you are paid on variable pay, which is per diem, by the load, by the mile, by the freight, by the pound, you have to have a history of getting that pay. If you started, you're a manager at Olive Garden, and then all of a sudden you became a truck driver a week ago, you don't have a history of getting paid by the load. So it's going to be very difficult for you to get a loan because you don't have a history. Ideally, you want a 2-year history of being in that industry. There are exceptions where you can be in the industry for a year, but ideally 2 years. So if you're thinking about buying a house and you're transitioning to the truck driver industry and you're paid on variable pay, which isn't a guaranteed pay, you're going to have to be in that industry for at least 2 years. You don't have to be with the same company for 2 years, but you have to be in that industry for at least 2 years. You could have been with another company, but you could be in the industry for 2 years, and you're going to have to show documented supporting income history of being paid by the load, being paid by the mile. And if you're not, you're going to have a really hard time getting financing if you're paid in a variable pay and you can't document that 2-year history. Now, if you have been and you've gone to another company, that's okay. You can get approved for the loan. There's not a problem with getting the financing. So again, if you're trying to buy a house now, I will tell you there's different types of truck drivers. There's some that are paid by 1099. There's some that are paid by W-2. We can do both. We can use your 1099 to qualify you if you're a truck driver, or we can use your bank statements to qualify you if you own your own rig. If you're a truck driver and you own your own rig, you might say, well, hey, Angelo, I write off all the income on my taxes. I don't qualify for a loan because, you know what, I made $200,000 on my 1099, but my tax return shows a loss. That's okay. We can use your 1099, or we can use your bank statements to qualify you if you own your own rig. If you're W-2 and you're an employee of the trucking company, we can use your pay stub or your W-2 to help you to qualify for the loan. So we have options whether you're self-employed, we don't need tax returns, or if you're W-2, we can just use your W-2, we don't need tax returns. So we have a lot of different options for you truck drivers. Our loans go up to $2 million if you're a truck driver. Our minimum loan amount is $200,000. We go down to a 620 credit score. So we have a lot of solutions. We lend nationwide for these programs. The only state that we don't lend in is Maryland. We're lending in any other state in the country to help you guys. So please don't be shy. Reach out to us. And if you know anyone that is a truck driver, share this video with them, because I've heard thousands of truck drivers getting denied for their loan because banks don't want to mess with it. We love helping self-employed. We love helping truck drivers. So please reach out to us. Call or text us at the number above, the 832-431-6331, or share this video with anyone. Or if you want to be proactive, click on that link below to get signed up to actually get pre-approved. If you're a truck driver, I want to hear from you. Please reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching Angelo Christian, and check out my next video, and thank you. Bye-bye.